Now is my favourite Northamptonshire guest, because I just have to ask one question and then I can push off. I brought him me knitting. I have. On Friday, tomorrow, he'll be at the Salsey Forest Cafe in Hartwell in Midsummer Night's Dream. Look, he's giving Salsey Forest his bottom.
Yes.
He's Tony Howe. So nice to see you, Tony.
Lovely to see you.
Star of stage, screen and Salsey Forest.
Salsey Forest.
The screen this week. TV. What you been doing?
Midsummer Murders. ITV, Midsummer Murders. I was playing the milkman again.
Yeah. Were you killed?
Pasteurised milk. Arr.
I watched your Emmerdale clip on YouTube.
Oh, thank you.
I watched that this week again.
Oh, thank you,
That's
mate.
lovely.
Oh, that's good. The old Emmerdale. Oh, Emmerdale, lovely. Up in Yorkshire, lovely.
So in Midsummer, were you murdered? Were you the murderer?
I was the milkman in that.
Right.
But
milkman can kill.
The first series, but it was a repeat fee, which is just as actors think they're going to starve. I got £500. I couldn't believe it.
And they don't...
I won the lottery. I was just checking the bank, saying, "You sure that I've been overpaid?" So that was really nice. So what John Nettles is on, he must be rich. That's the money I want. But no, I'm back in sunny Northampton, my favourite Northampton, and on the Bernie show. I love Bernie. Doing Midsummer Night's Dream.
Now, how many times have you done this now?
Well, I've done it a lot now.
Right, so is it just a matter of putting on a jumper? Is that what it's like now? You just, I'm doing this.
Well, what I do...
So it's a comfy pair of slippers for you, yeah?
Well, it's... What it is, I played Puck the first time, as you know, with Colin Firth.
Yeah.
At the Roundhouse in London when I was 17.
Colin who?
Yes, Colin Firth. I got to name drop that one. Get him in. Yes. He's not done very well. No. He's, I don't think he's in Midsummer Murders playing milkman.
He's not looking for 500
he's in the
quid
King's
repeat
Speech.
fees,
Who
is he?
is Prince Charles? Who is lovely Camilla? You know the one, kissed a prince, turned into a frog.
You could have done that. You could have... Not now, you'll be in the tower. But you could have done that part. That could have been
yeah, I think Gareth Gates was up for it, wasn't he? Words don't... Come easy to me. No, that one.
It's not funny.
No, it's
I wish to distance myself from these comments. So it's just you in Midsummer, isn't it?
Midsummer Night's Dream. What I did was I played Puck. How now, spirit, with a wonder you. I know a bank where the wild thyme blows, where ox lips and the nodding violet grows, quite over canopy with luscious woodbine was sweet. Musk roses and with eglantine there sleeps Titania. Sometime in the night lulled in these flowers with dances and delight. Oh, Oberon. Oh, yeah. And I play all the fairies.
You're very good, but you're no Bradley Walsh, are you? Let's be honest.
I wish I was Bradley Walsh. You know, Bradley Walsh does very well.
No, he's a great actor.
I was in the Odd One In. Did you see me with Bradley Walsh?
Were you?
I was... Well, Peter Andre said you're the most eccentric man I've ever met, Tony. I played a windmill on a thing called Odd One In on ITV last year. Did you see? Oh, it was dreadful. But Bradley Walsh, I've known him for years.
He's a lovely man, isn't he?
He started off at Blackpool.
Right.
And he's never off now. He's on that chase and everything.
Yeah.
And one of his gags, one of my favourite gags of Bradley was, the girl next to me had chicken breasts and frog's legs. I was in a lovely restaurant, but a smashing personality, those old gags, you know, and he does all those, and then he does the ones like, I was driving at the M6, I was going, I thought, I've got to stop this, it was killing my throat. You know, he's a bit silly, Bradley. I've known him for years.
He's a great actor, he's fantastic.
Very good actor.
In Law and Order, he's great, isn't he?
And he's also got he's never off ITV, and I tell you what, he works hard, because when I played this windmill, another, great moment in show business. Tap dancing windmill. With Bradley Walsh.
Look,
Eamon Holmes.
A boy's got to put food on the table.
Well, it was 200 quid for the day. Which was not
don't
bad.
be telling us how much
you earn.
I
just thought I'd say, sometimes you think, because you work in the theatre for 300 quid a week, and you're there every day. Doing whatever it is, Midsummer Night's Dream,
That's
PF,
hard graft,
That's
isn't it?
Hard graft. You go and do a telly and people say it's not very well paid, but for a day's work, you're not going to complain at 200 notes. Okay, you've got to pay your agent the VAT, but, and they feed you as well. I mean, I remember working with Melvin Hayes, he used to say, you remember the Cliff Richard, yes, hey fellas, Cliff. Yeah. All those films with Melvin used, fellas, he said, I only do shows that got food in it. And it was true, he said it in those days, actors couldn't afford to eat. So, has Midsummer ever gone wrong? Have you ever been heckled? Midsummer Night's Dream? No, well, I know the play really well. Now, I'll tell you, touch wood, you never know with actors, do you?
You've done it a lot, haven't you?
Yes. Yeah, I've done it since 1979, was the first time I did the play.
And it's just you?
But the one-man show I've only done for the last 6-7 years.
Yeah. And we'll need to give out the postcode for this because if you don't know, Selsey Forest is big, but it's the Forest Cafe that you're looking for, which is on Quinton Road. Here's the postcode, Hartwell you're looking for, NN7 2HX.
That's it, and you'll see Catherine's Cafe. It's Catherine who owns the cafe there.
Okay.
And there's food being served from 7 onwards, hot food and chilli and things. And then I do the show with my friend Jeff Tooley on the guitar.
Oh, lovely.
Which is a new thing.
And then Titania comes round selling a Black Forest Gatto, does she?
A bit of Dudley Moore, bit of French, yes, bit of Gatto, love, bit of tart afterwards.
Well, it's going to be, and during, it's NN7 2HX, okay?
That's the one.
For tomorrow night at 7:45, and they've got a nice bit of food to have before then. National Youth Theatre, it started for you, didn't it?
The National Youth Theatre, with a great friend of mine, with a lot of actors that have come through the National... In fact, nice Andy. I want that one. Matt Lucas and the lovely David Williams.
Yeah.
They started the National Youth Theatre.
So what's involved then in the National Youth Orchestra?
Well, any young people listening from Northampton or Milton Keynes or whatever, I'm teaching at the moment at the college in Milton Keynes, young people who want to be actors, I recommend they go to the National Youth Theatre. Years ago, I started at the Royal Theatre as Tiny Tim in Christmas Carol, and my friend, ironically, Sam Graham's playing Scrooge there this Christmas.
Yeah.
You're pretty much a Scottish actor. Very nice guy, was Sam Graham. And that I did that as a youngster. I was 12. I auditioned and played Tiny Tim, holding my crutch, singing Silent Night. Silent Night! Ella Jones, And then I applied for the National Youth Theatre and did a speech from King John, which I still know. Have you the heart when your head did partake? I knit my handkerchief about your brows. The best I had a princess wrought it me. I did never ask it you again. And with my hand at midnight held your head. Still and anon cheered up the happy time, saying, what lacks you? Will you put out mine eyes, these eyes that never did, nor never shall, so much as frown on you? And he has his eyes gorged. I was only 12.
They often say this with actors, that the big soliloquies, the big monologues, you never forget.
Shakespeare. Do you know what? Last night I was on the train. This is so funny. From Northampton, I went up to see a friend called Julia Ford, who's an actress, and my friend Mike Packer. And they're lovely friends of mine in London. She's an actress. She's in a new series on BBC.
Yeah.
And on the way back, I sat talking, and I love talking to everyone. I'm probably like you, Bernie. As I drove through London, I sort of parked the car and I was walking along, and I don't know if you've noticed, but the noise in London's so loud these days. It's like whoop, whoop. And I said to this builder, I said, "God, it's a bit loud." He went, "Yeah, mate." He said, "But I like it because I don't hear the other voices in my head," which I thought was a good line. I love that. And then on the way back, I sat on the train, and there was this terribly nice chap, awfully nice, and he said, "I've just been to a meeting," and he said, "You look a bit of a character," because I had my funny hat on. I said, "Well, I'm an actor." He said, "I guess you might be in show business." I was tap dancing and juggling at the time.
All the clues are there.
Yeah, all the clues are there. And I was trying to read The Guardian.
Going down the buffet car on a motorcycle.
He said one of his jobs was looking after Laurence Olivier. He was his chauffeur.
Really?
And he said Joan Plowright was a bit difficult. But he said, so you never know who you're going to meet, do you, on the train? No. And he was saying that Laurence Olivier, and he said, how do you learn all those lines? It can't be easy. And Olivier said, well, I played King Lear when I was 12. And the iambic pentameter of, if we shadows have offended, think but this and all is mended, that you have but slumbered here while these visions did appear.
Yeah, it's the rhythm, isn't it?
It's the rhythm.
Yeah.
And it's like rapping, really, like these rappers. Yeah. They learn it, don't they, with the singing. And, like the Beatles. And
well, you see, Olivier is known as the acting Kanye West. He's known for being it. He's the Jay-Z of the acting world.
He's the Jay-Z of the acting world, Pete. You're right there, mate. Yes, but he was the governor. I mean, luckily, I was in a show called Lady Be Good with Bernard Cribbins years ago, and we got Olivier Award nomination. We never won.
No matter.
But you have to do that face when the TV camera comes on you, and you have to...
You've got to look gracious, haven't you?
Yeah. But, I mean, it was still nice to be nominated for Olivier. It's something I've never... But to meet this chap on a train and say I was Olivier's...
People should talk to people more, shouldn't they? They should talk to people more.
Do you know what? The trouble is with these phones now... the earphones, the internet, lovely as it is, and we've got to change, because as we get older, we don't like change. And the young people are lovely. I'm teaching them at the moment. I'm doing Blood Brothers at the moment.
You getting on well?
They're lovely kids. Yeah. We have this thing about youth, and they're lovely. But I think the society, we must encourage, for example, they're closing the museum in Northampton from October to April. We must fight to keep these things open, like the Northampton Museum in Abington Park, where people speak and talk. Tony Cafe, Ansell's Cafe.
Because we've become insular, haven't we? That's the problem now.
And people get fearful of each other. And the media don't help with all this publicity with certain celebrities. We don't all that. They are the small minority. Majority of people are good, you know. I think we've got to embrace the lovely multicultural society we live in, and people are so lovely.
Hear, hear. And most of them dress better than you.
Oh, well, they all dress better than me.
It's tomorrow with your friend Jeff Tooley on guitar.
Jeff Tooley,
what a nice way to kickstart your weekend at the Salsey Forest Cafe, NN7 2HX. Just turn up on the night, or you can get tickets in advance on 07834 765 590 07834 765 590. Tony's got his website, Tony Howes, HOWES.co.uk. You very kindly have friends listening to us online, don't you? You're going to say some hellos to people?
Bernie, you're fantastic. I'm not just saying it. Everybody loves Bernie. I've got friends in Northampton and in London who listen to you because you do such great... And I hear you've got Les Dawson's wife on, is that right?
His widow's coming on. Tracy's coming on, yeah. There's some material in here for you. There's a job.
Oh, yeah, I've got a quick Les Dawson gag.
Go on, very quick.
Oh, yes. And there was the mother-in-law at the door. The mice were throwing themselves on the straps.
That's a famous
Do you remember that one?
I'm not saying the wife's tight, but she gets her 50p pieces out with a spanner.
I wouldn't say they were posh, but the toilet coughed before it was flushed. It's good stuff, isn't
I love that. I'm doing Panto, by the way, Mother Goose in Great Yarmouth.
How's your trap flap going, okay?
Yeah, it's going all right. Yes, lovely. Do come and see me in Panto, Northampton, folks, because I know everybody goes to Great Yarmouth for their holidays from Northampton.
Yeah.
You go there and you see all your neighbours.
Yeah, they seldom go at Christmas time, though, Tony,
Yeah,
do
that's true. It's going to be freezing. I'm with Paul Lavers from QVC.
Very good. Now, you're doing QVC stuff, aren't you?
I've just been on QVC. I've been playing a Birmingham like idiot in this, like, promo for where I can't cook properly.
Yeah.
And then the lady next to me gets it all right, who's supposed to be my mum, you know. And so that's quite fun. So I've been on QVC and I've been on the post office information film on Channel 4. I'm playing a post office, which my brother's a postman. Better than walking the streets, they tell me.
You can channel all of that in the role, can't you? It's tomorrow night at Salsey Forest Cafe in Hartwell. Tickets on the door, 7:45. Get there for 7, 6:45, because they got food from 7 o'clock.
Loving life in Northants. BBC Radio Northampton.
You know what I mean? Loveliest man on the planet. Hello, who's that?
It's John, Northampton.
Hello,
Burn.
John. Sorry to keep you hanging on.
Hang on, I better turn the radio off because I can hear myself speaking.
Yeah, no, we're having a bit of feedback. We're having whistle.
Just a minute, I'm going to turn it on.
Okay. God help us. Because people think that's my top set rattling, isn't it? Okay, he's turned it down now, right? No, it's still rattling. There you go, it's gone now.
Okay, coming in nice and clear.
That's
now.
lovely. Are you receiving me at both ends?
I wish I was.
Okay.
Now, listen.
Yes.
Don't let me wife hear me say
No, it won't.
Now, Tony Howes, I liked him.
Yeah, nice, isn't he?
Where did he come from? I mean, how did you get
from
to
another planet?
Unbelievable.
Yeah, isn't he? He's a force of nature. He's a Northampton boy.
Is he?
Yeah, he's been working for many, many years. And he does sterling work in the county. He was in Kettering's pantomime year before last?
Yes, right, yep.
Yeah.
Gosh, tonyhowes.co.uk.
That's right, yeah.
I must go on that site and have a look.
Yeah, no, he's a lovely man. He comes in probably every 3 months.
Right, okay.
Gives me time to recover, and then he comes back in again. And he's a lovely man. He's very, very nice. We like him a lot. And he's well known in the county. He's worked at the Royal for years and years and years.
Unbelievable, the work he's done, yeah.
I know, amazing. HOWES.
Okay, got that.